During a 4th of July parade, off-duty detective Marv Boswick chases a thief down a sewer drain pipe. Attacked from behind by a figure wearing a pig mask, Boswick awakens to find himself suspended by his tongue in an active subway tunnel and is given a choice via recorded message: tear out his tongue and live, or remain until the next train arrives, killing him. Unable to escape the trap in time, Boswick is hit by the train and killed. The next day, police captain Angie Garza assigns detective Zeke Banks a new partner, idealistic rookie William Schenk. Banks and Schenk investigate Boswick's death, and Banks recognizes the elaborate trap as the modus operandi of the now deceased Jigsaw killer. Meanwhile, homicide detective Fitch is abducted and placed in a trap where he must allow a device to rip his fingers off to avoid electrocution in a filling water basin. He also fails to escape and dies. A box then arrives at the station, containing a pig puppet and a piece of Schenk's tattooed skin inside. A small vial inside the box directs the police to a butcher shop. Upon arriving, the team discovers a tape recorder and a skinned corpse, identified as Schenk. Shortly afterwards, Garza is kidnapped and placed in a trap in the precinct's cold storage, where she has to sever her spinal cord on a blade to stop boiling wax flowing from a pipe onto her face. She fails to do so and dies from her injuries. Moments later, Banks discovers her body. While chasing a lead, Banks is captured and wakes up at the warehouse, handcuffed to a pipe with a hacksaw nearby. He considers sawing off his arm, but successfully escapes using a loose bobby pin. He then discovers his former partner Peter Dunleavy, chained in place. In front of him is a large glass-crushing machine, which has been modified to hurl shrapnel at him. A tape recorder explains that Banks can choose to either free him or leave him to die. Although Banks attempts to save Dunleavy, he cannot get the key in time. Moving to another room, Banks then finds Schenk, who is revealed to have faked his own death by using the skinned corpse of the thief who lured Boswick into the tunnels and has been the copycat all along. He explains that his last name is actually Emerson, the son of Charlie Emerson, who was the man Dunleavy killed because he had agreed to testify against a dirty cop. Believing that Banks can be an ally, Emerson presents him with a final test, revealing Marcus suspended above the floor and slowly being drained of blood. Emerson calls 911 and claims that he is a civilian being pursued by a shooter, resulting in the dispatch of a SWAT team. He hands Banks a revolver with one cartridge and offers him the choice to either shoot a target that will save Marcus but allow Emerson to escape, or to kill Emerson and let Marcus bleed to death. Banks shoots the target to save his father, causing his restraints to loosen and lowering him to the ground, and then begins to fight Emerson. The SWAT team arrives and inadvertently triggers a tripwire, causing Marcus' restraints to yank him upward again. The movement reveals a gun affixed to Marcus' arm, leading the SWAT team to mistake him for the shooter and kill him. Banks screams in despair as Emerson escapes.